Today we're going to learn how to talk about likes and dislikes, how to give simple instructions, and how to describe places and directions in English. These are very useful structures because they help you talk about your opinions, understand directions, and communicate clearly in everyday situations. Let's start with the verbs love, like, and hate. We use these verbs to express how we feel about something. We can use them with a noun. For example, I love coffee, I hate cheese, I don't like pizza. When the noun is countable, we usually use the plural form. For example, I like bananas, I don't love eggs, I hate onions, I like books. This is because we are talking about things in general, not just one item. We can also use love, like, and hate plus verb ing to talk about activities. The verb ing form is called a gerund. This structure tells us how we feel about doing something. For example, I love watching films, I like living in Madrid, I hate working at the company, I don't like watching TV, I don't love reading books. This pattern is very common in English when we talk about hobbies and daily activities. Now let's learn some prepositions of place, which help us say where something is. We use in front of when something is before another thing. For example, the car park is in front of the grocery store. We use behind when something is at the back. For example, the car park is behind the cinema. We use opposite when something is across from another place. For example, the school is opposite the library. These expressions are very useful when giving directions or describing a town. Next, let's talk about imperatives, which are commands or instructions. The imperative is easy because we just use the base verb at the beginning of the sentence. It is the same for all people. For example, read the book, go to school, eat your vegetables, turn left, go straight, cross the street, continue up the street. If we want a negative command, we add don't before the verb. For example, don't read the book, don't go to school, don't eat vegetables, don't turn right, don't cross the road. Imperatives are very common when giving directions or instructions. Let's now look at some useful direction words. These help us explain how to go somewhere. Words include left, right, straight, turn, cross, continue, up the street, down the street. For example, turn left, go straight, cross the street, continue down the street, turn right at the bank. These phrases are very helpful when asking for or giving directions. We can also use adjectives to describe places and things. Some useful adjectives are amazing, modern, bad, noisy, beautiful, big, better, busy, famous, slow, fast, interesting, free, small, friendly. For example, this city is beautiful, the street is noisy, the museum is interesting, the park is big, the shop is small, the people are friendly. Finally, let's combine everything in simple sentences. For example, I love visiting museums, I like walking in the city, I hate driving in busy streets, the cafe is opposite the bank, turn right and go straight, don't cross the street here. These sentences show how we use likes and dislikes, prepositions, and imperatives together in real communication. So, today we learned how to express opinions with love, like, and hate, how to use verb ing after them, how to describe location with prepositions of place, and how to give instructions using imperatives. These are essential A1 structures that help you talk about your preferences, understand directions, and interact in everyday English conversations.